Swanco on the bass, so you know the bitch.
Just me and you. What's good with you? Your king, your prince, my queen, my bitch. Your lips, your eyes, your hips, your thighs. We met tonight. I hit tonight. You been, I been, I hit it right. She dick, much I ice. You smoke, I drink. I know you think that I'm what's good tonight. Off the rip, look what I did. I made a 20 out of 25 cents. I got the enemy streaming my shit. I make a broad only like coochie like dick. Me and him, we ain't the same. He ain't got an ounce of game up in that brain. He love to try to throw smut up on my name, but when I see him, it be yelling gang gang. Like we homies, but we not. That respect don't hit the same when it's buck. When it get hard for you, it's fuck the world. Y'all love the homies more than you love your girl. That shit sus. What the fuck? Cause she ain't never had a real one in them guts. Look, until I hit shit, and that was it. Y'all drink, think, and get pussy to my shit. Sing it. Just me and you. What's good with you? Your king, your prince, my queen, my bitch. Your lips, your eyes, your hips, your thighs. We met tonight. I hit tonight. Now how many licks do it take for you to? You'll never know if you still fucking with a bum. Maybe one day, but y'all been cooked since day one. You tweaking if you beefing and you bitching over crumbs. Homie, I ain't the one. Stay the fuck from around me. There ain't nothing that a broke motherfucker can tell me. I love it when y'all step up in the ring and doubt me, and end up going to sleep counting sheep by round 3. Look, now who let these dusty ass, dingy pro club wearing ass motherfuckers in the function today? Me mugging with no hands, they got fucked up today. I don't know, but they scaring all the pussy away. I still like them brown eye, big old titties and thighs. Little homie, big old heart, get you wet between your thighs. So spit your game, baby girl, I'll be the pleasure to your pain. Whisper in your ear, baby, that's what I'm saying. Just me and you, what's good with you? Your king, your prince, my queen, my bitch. Your lips, your eyes, your hips, your thighs. We met tonight. I hit tonight. You been, I've been, I hit it right. She dick, much I ice. You smoke, I drink. I know you think that I was good tonight.
All the way back. Keep it true, I ain't ever move shady. They tell me, Mike, man, you know what they be saying. I don't understand why they be always hating. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. And Tuesday hit me up, 10 p.m. on the phone. Said he tryna make an album and I'm tryna put you on. They gon' be hella rappers, we gon' connect the coast. I gon' choose all the beats and you gotta spit the flows. I said fuck it, I'm gang, let me go and spend my pain. I've been tryna move up, I've been tryna climb the range. Man, stay on the top of my head like I'm banged. Then hide inside the stool while they watch me do my thing. I'm the best in the game now, I guess I gotta prove it. Why they call you Easy? Probably cause I get rude. On the real they call me Easy cause I'm good at making music and make it seem easy every time that I do it. And everything I do, I make it look smooth for. And everything I do, I make it look cool for. Your girl want a piece cause she saw me on YouTube. Don't get mad at me, get mad at your boo. For the true, I ain't ever move shady. And tell me, Mike, man, you know what they be saying. I don't understand why they be always hating. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. I said it's probably cause this lady want my baby. True to my word, I ain't flake like the other kid. Real to my core, I ain't fake like the other kid. Was supposed to be a feature, but now I guess I'm running. Every time I really walk in the room, I start running shit. Easy, you so dope, you rap like you J. Cole. Then you switch up your flow into a whole nother mode. How you do that, boy, I don't even know. I guess I really work hard and I got a lot of show. Holy in the field like a bandit in the Pope. All you rappers fake demon, you ain't killer, you a joke. You a lot like a bitch, yeah, you something like a hoe. You ain't nothing but a tweaker, boy, stay out that coast. I see Didn't always playing what you know. He said he going through a lot and he just tryna cope. Boy, you need some Jesus, give your life to the low. Give yourself about that flow and stay about that dough. Keep it true, I ain't even move shady. They tell me, Mike, man, you know what they be saying. I don't understand why they be always hating. I said it's probably cause his lady want my babies. I said it's probably cause his lady want my babies. I said it's probably cause his lady want my babies. I said it's probably cause his lady want my babies. I said it's probably cause his lady want my babies.
Yo, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. I see the chat going crazy. Y'all messy, man. Y'all messy. What up to the chat, though? Joey, Day, Dennis, Cool Guy Who, Mac Measy, King Harris, Mark 40, Aiden Heller. What's up, y'all? B Med, Angela Telly. Yo, chat is active today. LL Lee, Uno, Jimmy Pendrick, Joey, Mr. Alfred, the name Uno, Jenny in the chat, 40 with the skulls. Y'all messy, prominent in here, rare breed in here, of course. The homie Key in here. What's good? This is CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, on the only radio station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We've been doing this for the last 5 years. This ain't new, but if this is your first time here, we really appreciate you tapping in. We got a good one for you today. Me, my co-host, the name Uno, and Big Mike. We've been having these conversations about how to build culture in the 805. Jody in the chat, what's good? Thank you, Jody. Join in, please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. As a matter of fact, if you're listening to my voice and you can hear the sound of my voice, please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I see Swanco in the chat, Miss Jackson, Casey Family, Pat King, Joey Dennis, what's good? Yo, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. So we've been having this conversation about, 805 artists, who's lit, who's not. I mean, yeah, we talk about who's not lit too. And, you know what I'm saying? We are the number one spot for 805 hip hop. And that conversation has been ongoing. We also talk about podcasts. And on Real Quick, those podcasts the other day, Swanko had something to say about King Harris. And we reviewed that on this show. King Harris got wind of it. And he made a track in response. Instead of responding on social media, he took it to Wax. He took it to the bars, which is something that I love. And we're going to premiere that track today. I'm going to bring Uno up very shortly, and we're gonna talk about it. But before I do that, make sure you guys hit the follow button, do all the things. I'm going to play a couple songs and then bring my guest hosts up. And we're going to get into this today. I'm not going to hold you too long. I just got to wait for my co-host to be here, and we're going to get to it. But let's start off with some 805 hip hop first and foremost. Let's do. Oh, I see some. This looks like the chat is split on this one. 40 says smoking on that Swanko pack. Mind off in the chat. Matthew Aaron in the chat. Lottie, what's good? Uno said, well, Swank talked. King about to. DJ the Prince in the chat. What's good? Joey says, King Harris, I love both you niggas, bro. Hope you address it right, which we'll talk. Bro, bring Swanko on. This is the most I ever seen before this show started. Y'all mess. You feel what I'm saying? Let them know. I love it, though. We here for it. We here for the mess. Let's get into it. This is OG David James, Big Time Bake. The name Uno is called Big Time. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. We'll be right back. We're going to get into it.
Nikes on my feet, shout out to Mac Miller. Don't play with me, don't be dishonest. I'm not tiller. Flip the cup when I'm finished the drink. A big sipper, I'm a star in my city. I'm high as the Big Dipper. Shit, I don't got ops. If you don't like me, then it's one-sided. Y'all been sleeping too long, no Joe Biden. Crashing out by myself, don't need co-pilots. Got a good feeling, this the one, no flow rider. They don't wanna see me rap like this. Latina, butterized Asian, with the chopsticks. Old news, that boy old news. I was in a trap with my dog cooking Pro Tools. I'm with Uno.
CC in the chat, what's good?
Every time I rap, I am not missing. Hunter at the show, he gon' hit switches. This is not a game, I am not glitching. That's a dog, he a Rottweiler. 4-2 in my cup, fuck your Budweiser. She love me if I'm broke, that's a 4-lifer. Bro got the gold bust down, that's a 4-9er. Hey, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Wow, we do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join. Good steak on my plate, need that sirloin. Everything I do, my first name, I don't do nothing less. Look of the year, they playing checkers while I'm playing chess. Rushing to the back, put in the time, boy, I need a check. I don't miss shit, this shot wet, get it out the net. In the cut with Brody, Shaq and Kobe, this ain't nothing nice. Feel like Zach and Cody, Millie Mosby, this the sweetest life. Talking on that boy, we spin his block like wheels rolling dice. Supreme duo, OG Steve Young and Bake Jerry Rice. That boy think he could lie till I sent his ass to OG David. Know some little niggas slanging rock, feel like I'm raising cane. These niggas more like bitches acting funny, acting Damon Wayne. Way I've been spending, look like I'm trying to make a cut for Wayne. Bigtime, baby. Wanna make it big time, come with me, baby. I ain't never doing shit for the free, baby. Cost a Bitcoin to hang with Bacon OG, baby. Wow. We do it big time. 30 in my pocket, that's a Bitcoin. If it makes sense, then I might join.
Miss Nay Styles, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Jenny says, where's the gift button? And I need the gifts for this. If you want to put up the gifts, you got to be in YouTube or you got to be on Twitch. We are live on YouTube right now. We are live on Facebook too. You can do the gifts there too.
Eddie, baby, yeah, she did the race. I'm running through these hoes just like I'm Eddie Lace. Shit 1,000 for sorrows, that's a petty grace. Yeah, I'm dipping out the club, this shit be feeling risky. I know bitches in your section, man, that look fishy. Man, these niggas say they gangsta, where your mouth ties? That nigga swear he got a baddie, I fuck like 9 times. That nigga say he a big dog, how the fuck he a big dog? That nigga really chihuahua, that nigga 5'5". That nigga say he big dog, but how the fuck he big dog? That nigga really a pussy and he got 9 lives. I turn the strip club up, baby, that's my vibe. Me and OG smoking the blunt, he got the 5th rate. He only fucking with shorty unless her tits right. Now I'm only fucking with shorty unless her ass tight. Hello, bitch.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's OG David James. The name Uno Big Time Bake is called Big Time. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Let them know where you heard it first. I got my mans in the chat. The one and only, the name Uno, man.
Mr. Messy Bitch himself. Mr. Messy Bitch himself. Hey, I'm mad though, cause I couldn't find my I have a fucking bedazzled diamond ski mask, nigga, and it's time for body, nigga. I was trying to see a dead body. So I was trying to come up souped up with the bully. I got the bully hoodie, nigga. I was trying to come ski mask. I was trying to see some bully action.
Today, I got the tea. Shout out to the chat.
Nigga, I'm
sipping on the tea. Even DJ J Scratches in the chat. Oh my God. Even DJ J Scratches in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining.
The thing that's crazy though, shout out to your sound too. You got your sound right for the smoke. So I want to give you
I had to do it today. I wasn't playing around today. I
see you right. Do it. But the thing that's crazy is, gang, there's so many niggas in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to give a shout out to the first time listeners and the last time listeners, because a lot of y'all gonna be the last time y'all listening, but at least y'all can say that y'all watched it before. So shout out to y'all. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'll give y'all a hand clap for that. But yo, don't make it your last time. Keep coming. We do this every day, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We are the voice of the 805 when it comes to hip hop, R&B, 805 culture and news. You feel what I'm saying? We share everybody's voice. And this is not a gang up on Swanco. I wanna make that known. So when my boy hit me, it said there's a diss track floating around. I had to think about it. I said, yo, do I want to do this? Because the last time there was beef, I talked about the beef, but I did not play the diss tracks. Last time. This time, I'm playing the diss track because Swanco asked for this. You feel what I'm saying? Let's be very clear. Swanco was on a podcast. He was asked about King Harris. He gave his opinion. We reviewed that. We heard what he said. So this is not us kicking up shit. This is not us starting shit. This is just us talking about things that y'all have said. You feel what I'm saying? So if anybody is mad, you can only be mad at yourself for saying things. I don't think anyone's mad. I want to be clear about that. I don't think anyone's mad. I don't think this is real beef. I don't think it's that serious. You feel what I'm saying? But I will say, this is not being messy. I don't qualify this as being messy. This is being media. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is what's happening in our culture.
I'm a messy bitch. Fuck what he talking about.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not. But I don't think this is particularly messy. This is just reactionary. You know what I'm saying? This is just reactionary content. So y'all ready for this? This is King Harris. World premiere. Uno, you got anything to add before we get into this?
Nah. Let's get it. I'm juiced, nigga. I ain't got nothing to say. I'll let the track speak for itself. I know I did hear it. I know that
I have not heard it yet.
I've heard it. And I'm just excited for the people to hear it. No, let's not over talk it. Let's get it.
Here we go. Brand new King Harris. What's it called?
2012.
2012. Easy. World premiere.
Worked up a tolerance, keep the shit bottled and get to the money and nothing to work. Cause niggas will tell you how they really feel about you. Now it's time to put them in the dirt. Bought my back, yeah. I swear these niggas quick to step out of line and I don't wanna hear it's just an opinion. A nigga really should've kept out of mind. Ride by, all you see is the ricochets. I ain't talking to him, ain't got shit to say. But these niggas better veer off before I crash out off a sipper tray. You're killing me, Swank. The problem is you a little nigga, so it's no credibility, Swank. This shit is a rap at the most, no question about it, but it's questionable. What's up with you, nigga? You clouting or what? Cause I ain't never said nothing about that whack shit you was begging niggas to bump. Rapping in front of the liquor store cause you couldn't get a budget, huh? It's funny to think you was saving cash cause you still living with your mama, huh? Fucking bitches at your mama house real quick though, you better calm him down. Writing his name on the orange juice, ain't no way this nigga could've thought it out. Fuck you talking, my apologies to my mom and dad. Did some shit I thought that you would never see. I put you through it, but this nigga here looking for another type of destiny. Must be dreaming, that's a dream chase. I must have found a way to keep on catching me. I'm Freddy now, and it's the last nightmare you'll probably really ever see. Wow.
I had to turn it up with my headphones.
Yeah, this shit is a watch, it's really a watch. He having withdrawals, I'm off of the clock. I got to the crib, I'm still on my job. I'm still on my job. Thought I'd do a little research and it turns out don't nobody know you. So I'ma show you what the difference is. And to keep it quick, I'ma keep it local. Trying to land with a good run, that's a 2012 you was talking about. But you forgetting 2013, I was on tour, so you tweaking now. 2014 brought Thirsty, talked to E40 the other day. Same year, brought the hustle to him, it was necessary to me either way. 2016, shut the summer down, me and Gutter Casa Lopez. 2017 brought the game out, almost turned into a slow pitch. What the fuck you even talking about? Is it safe to say that he delusional? Put that nigga with the mother clowns. Is it safe to say there might be two of them? Better tell the man to simmer down before I clear him out and get the losing it. If Bobby Reefer get you off the ground, talking about I told you not to do this shit. Talking about some shit the stage with me. Won't you level up from the top then? Just spit a bar if it's really real, but you better move in with precaution. You better move in with somebody else pen, cause the last shit was garbage. You better move in with your helmet on, cause I'm telling you this is a warning. Warning. Yeah, this shit is a watch, it's really a watch. He having withdrawals, I'm off of the clock. I got to the crib, I'm still on my job. Swing. Somebody go tell him who king really is. I'm out of your league, I handle my biz. I'm thinking about sparing a woman and kids, but jump out of pocket, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, what I heard at first, it really ain't shit, but it touched the nerve. Whenever you speak, better keep me first. I pray up to God, you don't see me first. You and whoever got some shit to say. Apparently they don't really want it either. I'm telling you what these niggas really did. Left it to you to deal with the ripper. Cause mama told me just to keep bustin'. Bitch told me never sleep on her. But now I'm looking at your videos like who really knows why he talking. Next time, nigga, better zip your lip. The fuck is you playing with? And anymore, you farmers wanna say some shit. You better go think about it. I don't fuck with niggas, keep it brief around me. They depend on me to slap the brie up out. I'm telling other niggas better keep about it, but I'm sure we not gon' get a peep about it. Niggas full of shit with diarrhea, mouth to tell they gotta really come and see about it. Heard my daddy one day even preach about it, but you know I had to keep a tea about it. Why you tripping, king? Here nobody. Must have been at a coke party, high as hell off them zooms. Ox City King, give me room.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, chat going crazy. Even Swanco thinks it's fire. So shout out to Swanco for being a good sport. First of all, I love that energy, Swanco. I love that energy. I love that energy. Lucas Thornton, what's good? Thank you for joining. Let's go back. Chat going crazy right now. Whole bunch of fire emojis. King Tut says, run it down. That was kind of a walk him down. Really don't know him, says Lee Woo. Zav Harris says, y'all done brought him back. C-Sun says, all facts. Miss B with the flames. Mr. Harris 04 with the gas emojis. 40 with the face. Ryan Renee says, damn. Yeah, Jenny says, got me having chills up my spine. Okay, let's go, Jenny. I like that. Keeping it real.
Jenny started it. It's Jenny's fault, nigga. It's Jenny's fault. Without the beef, no, fuck all that. Without the beef, for blues, then that conversation wouldn't have. He probably would have had his idea, but it's the stirring of the pot. Jenny ain't start nothing. I'm just saying it's like what I did in the background. You know what I mean? I
like it.
Nothing.
Well, shout out to all the contributors for this, because we need this. This is the kind of shit I like on the coast. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas don't hate each other. I know it's not really beef. You know what I'm saying? But niggas want to get it off on the lyrics. I'm here for this all day long. I like it. I think. I mean, we did say. I distinctly remember saying King Harris is nothing to fuck with. I distinctly remember saying that.
I mean, biasly, he's 7 records, so I'm gonna always.
I feel like that was also an announcement. I feel
like
that was a low key announcement, because niggas ain't never heard that officially stated before.
It was a smooth slide in.
Okay.
Now, other than that, yeah, I mean, the nigga is a known nigga in the industry outside of the underground culture. So I think it's kind of preposterous to say you don't know the nigga, or the songs are seasoned, or whatever your particular. Not say you didn't know him because you say you knew him, but just saying the things that you would say would get any pit bull ready to bite. So I think he was looking for a reason to get drive, and you gave him that nigga to motivate, and so. Killer King album on the way.
I am here for this. And Swanco, you got the platform too. You know what I'm saying? Balls in your court. You wanna send us something in?
Oh yeah, we gonna play your shit too.
We'd be happy to play it. We'd be happy to play it. But I got round one. Round one.
I'm gonna be real. I think it's a fatality, but
I'm gonna leave the door open though. I'm gonna leave the door open.
Okay, so if he responds, is that a fatality?
I mean, I'm not gonna call it before I hear it, but
no, not saying what his response is. I'm saying if he responds, would that be considered a fatality, or a no response is a fatality?
A no response is a fatality.
Okay.
A no response is a fatality. Okay. If he responds and he gets bodied, then that's a KO. If he responds and he comes cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a TK. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So you got first round. No matter.
I'm sorry.
Got first round, no matter what.
I'm sorry, because I did go back and listen to Swanko's catalog today. I did. I went back and listened to see if I was biased. And yeah,
I sent you a video. They want you to run it back. I texted you a video. Send that video to yourself and then play that version after when you run it back.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna let Ray J say something.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
He said hit him with the Hadouken.
Hit him with the Dukin. Hey, I've been waiting for this. And it's crazy that the stream only gets live when there's beef. So maybe that tells us something. Maybe that's talking to us. Maybe we need to incite more beefs in the city, huh?
Nah. You know what this tells me? This tells me I'm right. I know that y'all like messy shit. We gonna give it to you sometimes, but we got holistic shit over here.
I mean, we do talk messy shit all the time. It just may not touch the culture.
This is just not. We're not gonna do McDonald's over here. We're not gonna just give y'all bullshit all day long. You feel me? I can't do that. My soul can't let me do that.
I'm here for it. I am a messy bitch. You know what I mean?
We gonna give you bullshit sometimes, but I can't give it to you all the time. But plenty of channels that. There are other channels that.
I'm king messy bitch. The messiest. The messiest. Look, that's gonna be my headline every time I do the podcast now. My iceberg pod, this pod, king messy bitch. I'm here for it.
We need the messy. You gotta let.
But I did try to stall Swank. See, like background, I tried to stall
him. You fully did. You did.
I did. I tried to stall him, and then I even texted the killer, and I'm like, "Yo, we gonna stall him, Debo. We gonna stall him out." And he like, more motivation. So I'm more like, life, "Hey, life. You done fucked up, gang. You done talked about the wrong. You should have just waited." Till real quick though said another name, and then you should have said, "Yeah, that nigga ass." You should have just.
But to me, this is. I think I need an MP4 because it's not recognizing the MOV.
Okay.
It's a you send me an MOV and it's not recognizing it.
I can retransfer something.
Tisha, he even back in the goddamn chat. Let's go in this bitch. I've been tagging you for 72 days, nigga. I heard from you. You alive? You alive out there?
Hey, shout out my nigga T, man.
Shout out to T Shahi, bro.
Hey, why you put my nigga on blast like that, yo?
Yes, I miss this nigga, bro. What's up? God damn. Can't get this nigga outside for nothing.
Why you put my nigga on blast like that, yo?
Jimmy,
that nigga got excited. That nigga wasn't excited for the 40 new niggas in here. He was excited for T.
I was worried about this nigga, bro. I was worried about this nigga. Jimmy Kendrick says, as if this youngster brought King Harris out of his retirement, he just helped bro roll his fucking eyes out. That's why I'm here for this. That's exactly why I'm here for this. Which CC said, not 72 days. Cool guy, I am gonna play it again, I promise. T said, y'all are best. 70. It's actually been longer than 72 days. If you wanna be clear.
No, he did tap in. He tapped in the first week. He tapped in the first week, the first 2 days of him in Vegas. I do recall that.
I'm saying I have not talked to this nigga since I tried to get him in the rerun. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he was in Vegas in rerun.
I miss bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's good to see you in the chat, man. Miss Naystyle says, play it again. Jenny says, T Shahi, go to the pod real quick, though, after my feud with King. And we're going to talk about that, too, Jenny. We're going to talk about that. Jenny said that's where it all started. That's right. Quick little Iceberg Lounge podcast plug. Make sure you go sign up. Follow Iceberg Lounge Podcast on Instagram. Tap that link in their bio. See how all of this started. Make sure you follow Black Truffle TV as well on YouTube to get the full picture. This is like the Marvel Universe. You got to watch 4 or 5 things to get the whole story. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to see CTC Radio. You got to see Black Truffle TV. You got to see Iceberg Lounge Podcast to get the full thing. So go subscribe to all those things to get the full story. Catch up on the 805 universe while we run this one back. Let me hit the drum roll, please.
Y'all don't want the video? Y'all don't want the video? Y'all don't want the video?
Oh, are you doing it right now? Are you making an MP4?
I'm transferring it and then sending it to you.
Okay, cool. Then I'll place it. All I know is I need an MP4. I don't know if that's gonna make it an MP4. Wait, what's this? Oh, wait, maybe I could try. Let me try this. Here we go. 2012. Hey.
Work to the tolerance, keep the shit bottled and get to the money and nothing to work. Cause niggas will tell you how they really feel about you now. It's time to put them in the dirt. Brought my back, yeah. I swear these niggas quick to step out of line and I don't wanna hear it's just an opinion. A nigga really should've kept out of mind. Ride by, all you see is the ricochets. I ain't talking to him, ain't got shit to say. But these niggas better veer off before I crash out off a sipper tray. You killing me, Swank. The problem is you a little nigga, so it's no credibility, Swank. This shit is a rap at the most, no question about it, but it's questionable. What's up with you, nigga? You clouting or what? Cause I ain't never said nothing about that whack shit you was begging niggas to bump. Rapping in front of the liquor stuff cause you couldn't get a budget, huh? It's funny to think you was saving cash cause you still living with your mama, huh? Fucking bitches at your mama house real quick, though, you better come on down. Writing his name on the orange juice, ain't no way this nigga could've thought it out. Fuck you talking, my apologies to my mom and dad. Did some shit I thought that you would never see. I put you through it, but this nigga here looking for another type of destiny. Must be dreaming, that's a dream chase. I must have found a way to keep on catching me. I'm Freddy now, and it's the last nightmare you'll probably really ever see. Wow. Mom. Yeah, this shit is a watch, it's really a watch. He having withdrawals, I'm off of the clock. I got to the crib, I'm still on my job. I'm still on my job, I'm still on my job. Thought I'd do a little research and it turns out don't nobody know you. So I'ma show you what the difference is. And to keep it quick, I'ma keep it local. Trying to land with a good run, that's in 2012 you was talking about. But you forgetting 2013, I was on tour, so you tweaking now. 2014 brought Thirsty, talked to E40 the other day. Same year, brought the hustle to him, it was necessary to me either way. 2016, shut the summer down, me and Gutter Casa Lopez. 2017 brought the game out, almost turned into a slow pitch. What the fuck are you even talking about? Is it safe to say that he delusional? Put that nigga with the mother clowns. Is it safe to say there might be 2 of them? Better tell the man to simmer down before I clear him out and get the losing it. And Bobby Reefer get you off the ground, talking about I told you not to do this shit. Talking about some share the stage with me. Won't you level up from the top then? Just spit a bar if it's really real, but you better move in with precaution. You better move in with somebody else pen, cause the last shit was garbage. You better move in with your helmet on, cause I'm telling you this is a warning. 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 Yeah, this shit is a watch, it's really a watch. He having withdrawals, I'm off of the clock. I got to the crib, I'm still on my job, I'm still on my job, I'm still on my job. Swing, 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 swing.
Hey, when you
Somebody
make a
gon' tell me the
hook,
king
a
really
nigga
is. Somebody
name
get
is
league, I
crazy.
handle my biz. I think about sparing a woman and kids, but jump out of pocket, it is what it is. I'm not gon' lie, what I heard at first, it really ain't shit but a test of nerve. Whenever you speak, better keep me first. I pray up to God, you don't see me first. You and whoever got some shit to say. Apparently they don't really want it either. I'm telling you what these niggas really did. Left it to you to deal with the reaper. Cause mama told me just to keep bustin'. Biggs told me never sleep on them. But now I'm looking at your videos like who really knows why he talk. Next time, nigga, better zip your lip. The fuck is you playing with? And anymore, you farmers wanna say some shit. You better go think about it. I don't fuck with niggas. Keep it brief around me. They depend on me to slap the brie about them. Tell them other niggas better keep about it. But I'm sure we not gon' get a peep about it. Niggas full of shit with diarrhea. Mouth to tell they gotta really come and see about it. Heard my daddy one day even preach about it. But you know I had to keep a T about it. Why you tripping, king? He a nobody. Must have been at a coke party. High as hell off them Zoom Zooms. Ox City King, give me room.
High as hell off the zooms? Off the zoomies?
Off the zooms is
Off
why.
the zooms is nasty
Yo.
work. Hey man, I will say this right now. After this show, I don't know if we're getting off at 6, but the video will be up on King Harris's page at 6 p.m. So y'all be able to rerun that song all motherfucking day. 6 p.m. is dropping only on Instagram. So make sure y'all tap into that nigga page to stay tuned to the song. You heard?
Hell yeah. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's brand new music. It's called 2012 from King Harris. Cat going crazy. Key says, you played it again? LMAO had to. Not the double tap. Had to. He said, King, let him breathe, please. Miss B with the flames. Ox City 74. What's good, Ox City? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. She says, King, let them edges go. DJ Lil Wicked with the flames. Chocolate Fit Yum with the flames. Jenny says, CPR. Ox City 74 says, not a video too. My house today. Yo, I love it. Make sure you follow King Harris, man. Make sure you follow Swanco too, man. Like I said, this is my type of beef that I love. I know it's not life or death. You know what I'm saying? It's just the type of community shit we need. I'm gonna play a brand new record from King Harris, and then we're gonna come back and talk about last night's episode of Iceberg Lounge podcast featuring the catalyst for all this herself.
All this bullshit, Miss Jenny. All this bullshit. Hey, and I am Club Shay Shay of the drama. You heard?
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
Somebody.
Brand new Mark Ford featuring Young Scar. What's it called? Remorse. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
We ain't got much time. If you do, it's probably survivor's remorse. Hold that. What up? OX. Look. Grand. To Slovenia, nigga.
Hey, this video is nuts.
Listen. Yeah, I'm off the Buddha for the song. My shooters really with it. Pull a Ruger on your mom. Maneuver on the scooter, ditch your hooter, then we gone taking off. Cause me and Scar be like Luka and LeBron. Free the homies out the grave in the state pen. I'd rather have true enemies than a fake friend. Especially when you monetize profits to make ends. Cause jealousy could get you killed quick, if that makes sense. Out the trenches with it, peep the vents from the basement. Now we been in city pavement in the whip of the spaceship. Can't even trust these niggas, you don't know where they brain went. Even my boy Ruben got hit on the gray shit. Married to the game, feel the pain from the tie knot. Shit I seen daily make a bitch niggas eyes pop. Effigies of Santa Muerte enter my blind spot. We gotta get it for the time, stop on the time clock. Nigga.
Wicked says the video crazy, so does Chocolate Fit Yum. This is one of the videos of the year so far. It's just nuts.
OGs told me he got a mind too different every day. I gotta grow. Had to find new missions, where they at? Niggas in the field with the steel staying strapped. Trying to get a meal from a sealed little pack. Almost caught a case from the state, they want me back. Jake's rolling deep in the streets, where they at?
Told mama I'm a thug and a plug. Fools run up on me,
walk 'em down with the pump. Yeah, my team always into something. How we gon' lead this shit dismantled and discuss it? All four at the seal part during the summertime. Left my 25 under the mattress at home, ain't had no gun in mind. No gun in sight, then I seen two fools in sight. I ain't recognize them, they cut my face with a knife. Started off early, homie, yeah, I was 13. Last one in the restroom stores, and then I heard screams. Shit in the game when you start to bang. It's automatic, let it rain, keep it where I hang. Fools get wild for they fucking chain. So when you hit the stroll away, better tuck your chain. Hard-headed fool, I learned my shit the hard way. Under the sink is where the scales in the horror stay. Time key ticket. Niggas dropping dead, why am I still living? OGs told me, got a mind too different. Every day I gotta grind. Had to find new missions, where they at? Niggas in the field with the steel staying strapped. Trying to get a meal from a sealed little pack. Almost caught a case from the state, they want me back. Jake's rolling deep in the streets, where they at?
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's called Remorse. Mark 40, Young Scar. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Let them know where you heard it first. 40's in the chat as well. Make sure you give them a follow. SBL2G says, ox shit. Lil Wicked says, tough. So if you just joining, man, you wondering like, what's going on? Why is all this commotion happening? There's a bunch of podcasts in the 805 that you should be following. We're all a tight-knit network of artists and creators. And, you know, there's different factions, different teams, different crews. Everybody does their own thing. So if you're just getting into it, welcome. But the 805 got motion right now. We're one of many outlets. But our job is to kind of cover the whole scope of the 805. Most of the podcasts just kind of focus on their one lane. I focus on the entire 805. So I talk about it all. And the other day we started talking about, the other day, I say like maybe a month ago, we started talking about a show that was happening at Copper Blues, May 31st. We gave our, our projections of how the show might be. The show came and went, and we had, and there was a confrontation there between King Harris and Jenny, who put on the show. Shout out to Jenny for putting on the show. And out of that confrontation came a conversation of who's right and who's wrong. King Harris went on Iceberg Lounge last week and told his side of the story. And we spoke about that. And then Jenny went on Iceberg Lounge podcast last night and told her side of the story. I watched the full episode. Before I give my opinion, though, since Uno is the host of Iceberg Lounge podcast, I want to see if he wants to add any additional context that I might have missed before I dive into what I.
You got it. You good. You got it. I'm tapped in.
That's what's up. So, I think so. Just to give you a rundown of what was said, King Harris basically. This is how King Harris framed it. This is not how I'm framing it. This is how King Harris framed it. I watched it again just to make sure I'm getting it right. Okay. So King Harris is framing this position as he showed up to Copper Blues basically at the time he was able to show up, right? He was kind of blindsided by, he felt like he was blindsided by Jenny because he felt Jenny was coming at him with extra energy, basically because she said he missed a message in the group chat for the show that he was supposed to be there at 7 p.m. And he was basically like, I have a life, I got kids, I got a wife, I can't be there at 7 a.m. At 7 p.m. Sorry. And so, and everything just spiraled from there. Both of them are strong people, both strong personalities. So they started talking spicy to each other and it started rolling downhill from there. Jenny says, so I'm watching Jenny last night and my interpretation of it is just like Uno said, that egos got in the way, right? Because my interpretation, and Jenny, you're in the chat, so please feel free to correct me, but it sounded like you were standing on principle, which in most scenarios is good to do. So you were standing on principle. You came out, you were trying to stand on principle with King, and he was kind of like, I don't really care about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking you for two people. I'm trying to keep it simple. Like, let my people in, and let's keep it moving. And because you were trying to stand on principle and professionalism and weren't getting the respect that you thought that deserved, you turned up because you felt disrespected because of that. I understand standing on principle 100%. I get that. I think that's an admirable quality to have, but I still am, after hearing your side, I still 100% feel that you are kind of in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real. Wrong might be strong because you just have different methods of operating. So maybe there is no right and wrong in this situation, because at the end of the day, the goal was to throw a successful show, and you threw a successful show. So I might be phrasing it wrong to say that you're wrong, but I do. It's easier for me to empathize. Let's say it like this: it's easier for me to empathize with King Harris, especially because my stance lately has been, as much as I respect what promoters do, as much as I respect what DJs and promoters and managers and agents do, all the non-musicians, I respect what they do. It's not our job as artists to make your job easier. And it sounded to me like what made you upset is that King Harris wasn't making your job easy, which I can understand. But when I don't think art should be exactly like business. I don't think art is a one-to-one to business. You know what I'm saying? So when you're a promoter and when you're a promoter working with an artist, it's not like you're a boss at an office and the artist is your employee. It's not like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that, because I think that makes when art tries to conform to business, we get terrible art. And that's the era we live in now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not easy to make art. In my mind, it should not be easy for people to work with artists. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I stand. I will retract my statement of saying you're wrong, because I don't think there's a right and wrong in this, but I do think it's easier for me to empathize with King Harris's side over Jenny's side, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
What's the chat?
Other than the drama, how you think your boy did hosting this thing? You know what I mean?
I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth, get it in there, put him into place, but calmly. Don't put him into place. Let him rock. You know what I mean? It's an art form. You feel me?
This is one of the first conversations.
I'm just joking, y'all.
But this is one of the first conversations where I could sit back as an outsider, don't have nothing to do with it, can really just eat popcorn and you know what I'm saying? I've walked in a couple places up here in Slow and heard people talking about this shit. People are talking about it in Oxnard, you know what I'm saying? So this is really like a thing, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's dope that we're figuring out how to get people engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Do your Marvel play and tie it into Jenny. So after you just did Jenny, now fast forward to how Jenny and Swanco and King Harris became a thing, or King Harris and Swanco.
So I don't fully know, because I didn't watch that full Real Quick Though episode. I didn't see it, the full episode. I just saw that clip on our show.
I got it.
Okay,
I got it.
So you got it.
So boom, from that conversation, people start talking freely, right? So then that created Real Quick Though's brain to kind of come up with this idea of 714 versus the 805. So as he's bringing up the idea and talking about it, Jenny is a co-host on Real Quick Though's podcast, and so is Swanco. So they're sitting there talking about it, and King Harris, and Real Quick Though goes, well, the 805 has a king, not calling King Harris the king of the 805. The nigga's government name is King Harris. So the nigga misunderstood what he was saying. So he jumps off the porch because he's an artist, and he just heard king of the 805. So all in his mind, he goes, oh, nah, nigga, I'm like that. So then he goes, king of what? That nigga ain't been popping since 2012. Hence the name of the song. So that conversation started. He started talking a little freely.
Spicy.
Okay, spicy. I use the word freely. You know what I mean? I use the word freely. He used the word spicy. Do we have the clip from yesterday?
Let's see. I have the real quick though clip. I don't have
the real quick though clip.
Yeah, that's so cool. let me know if y'all can hear this.
No. Not yet, at least. Nah. No audio. No audio. Yeah, we can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No.
And we don't got the clip.
We don't have the clip. So pretty much Swanco was just pretty much saying that he's like, he'll go against anybody when it comes to pin shit, when it comes to the raps. Swanko's like that. That was out of Swanko's mouth. King Harris saw the clip and took it personal. And this is where we're at today.
That part. 40 said, whatever happened to Crazy? He was talking crazy. And then Jenny said, in response to what I said, me asking for a guest list by a certain time is what it is. You want your guests in, then turn in the list on time. But y'all watch it, inform your opinions. I don't care. In the end, it's all love. No, and I hear what you're saying, Jenny. I just think that, like I said, if it was a 1-to-1 translation, if it was like you were the boss and he was working for you, 100%, I agree. But that's not the case. Like, what I learned from last night is that nobody made any money off that show. You feel what I'm saying? So as much as we want to stand on professionalism and business only exists when money is exchanged. When no money is exchanged, it's hobby. So you can't stand on business and professionalism when there is no business. And so that's where I think there should be some grace extended, just to make sure that the relationships can grow and there can be business in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because you're planting that seed to harvest some business at the end of, the season. But if you plant the seed and then piss on it, and shit is fertilizer. But if you plant the seed and piss on it and throw acid in the dirt, it ain't gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think that was an opportunity to maybe fertilize the seed versus pouring acid in the soil. I hope that makes sense. And it's just my perspective.
And I do want to say, sorry if we're jumping back and forth, that producer nigga that was sitting next to Swanko, you lucky you a producer, nigga. You was talking like you rap some shit. You lucky you a producer, because I would have, and you lucky Harris is a nice nigga, because I would have just threw a shot at your motherfucking Jeffrey Dahmer looking ass just because, nigga, just because you said something crazy. I would have threw you a whole.
What did he say that was crazy? What did he say that was crazy?
He was talking crazy too. He was just doubling down, like, yeah, like he ain't even like that. Like, what's his beats like? I'm like, damn, nigga, like.
I do need to ask, if Swanko is still in the chat, I do want to ask, like, what is the thought process, right? Like, you can say you're like that without saying somebody else is not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what was the thought process behind that?
His name. I said it earlier. He thought he said King of 805.
But even just realistically, like, my nigga, like,
but if
even if Harris is not the king of the 805, respectfully, neither is Swanko. Neither is Swanko. So what is truly? What is?
Well, I think if you feel that you are, and someone is telling you you're not to your face by saying someone else is, like, I can get his perspective because I am competitive, right? So if a nigga brought a nigga's name up to me and I'm sitting here on the podcast with you, I'm a co-host with you, the first name you bring up in the 805 isn't your boys that sit with you every day. It's a whole nother nigga. Then I would feel some type of way. So that would already be then if I misheard you and heard King of the 805, That would be the second strike. At that point, I got a mic in my face. That's your third strike. I'm letting it go, nigga. I'm letting it go. So I get it. He just probably shouldn't have did that. He probably should have just said, like, you know, like, I don't know, Bobby Ben Fresh's ass or something. I don't know.
Chocolate Fit Yum says, damn, this is better than my novellas. Tap in every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. We got you. 40 being here. Come on, make it a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Swanco said, I know fam. I'm sorry. Joey Day, Sean Dennis says to Swanko, I know family. I appreciate both you niggas, bro. Don't let outside niggas influencers negatively impact y'all. And I agree with what he's saying, Swanko. I am not talking shit about you at all. I really want you to take that. If you take anything away from this, I want you to take that away. I am a hip hop industry and music nigga, meaning I cover the culture. I've been doing this very thing for the last 5 years. You are not a unique case. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just put a nigga in the dirt last year.
You can go to Connect the Coast YouTube and see that I have been any situation that's similar to this. I have been highlighting and broadcasting about for over 5 years, over 200 episodes. So please don't feel singled out. I cover everything that's happening in the 805. And like I said, this platform is open to you the same way it's open to King Harris. So I'm not trying to pick on you in any way, shape, or form. I hope you know that. T Shahid says, Chocolate Fit Yum, LO. Okay, I done paused what I was watching. Oh Dirty Yeti says, King Harris live at Casa Agria, Saturday, June 28th. Be there. SB2G says, there's 100 other niggas from Ox that can be mentioned also. Do your research before you jump off the cliff in the city, because there's real spitters that have raised the kids. I mean, honestly, like, I call myself the god of the coast, and in Oxnard, I would not say no crate. I mean, you got Anderson Paak, you got Madlib. This is before you even get to like the Mark 40s and the King Harrises of the world. You got Anderson Paak, you got Kyle down the street, you got Madlib. Apparently, this group Nevermind, I never heard of, are lit. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard they're lit. I want to respect their legacy, so I didn't want to say, but I heard they're lit. You feel what I'm saying? So there is a whole host of history in Oxnard where. And I put myself respectfully very high on the 805 list. And I wouldn't even put myself above King Harris. King Harris was moving when I was in the midst of a record deal in LA, and I heard about King Harris while he was in Oxnard. He was making that much noise in LA. So his movement to you might have been little in 2012, but I'm telling you, like, this nigga was making noise that no one has made before or since. So I definitely just recommend that niggas know that learn and their history and do their research. You feel what I'm saying? Because I fully agree with what 2GS is saying. Dude is Blue just joined. Jenny said money was made. Good. If money was made, then good. You feel? I hope that is the case. Easy Blend says talking about the drama instead of the music is nasty work. We talk about both. You feel what I'm saying? We can hold space. We can hold space for it all. You feel what I'm saying? Easy Blends. And you're new here, so I get your sentiment, but stick around. You'll see we do both. Jenny says, like I said, everyone can assume their own opinions because not everyone knows all the facts. That's fair.
Tisha, we just talked about the music. We just played it. The fuck is this nigga talking about? Now, don't let this nigga slide. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? We just played it. We just talked about the beef that insinuated the music, and we played the music twice. Hey, man.
Cece says, I want somebody who like it. I want someone. Okay. See some with the laughing emotions.
I like somebody like you, CC.
Jenny said, Jeffrey, not Jeffrey. Junior in the chat. What's good, Junior? Junior says, share the live stream if you can, ladies and gentlemen. Share the live stream if you can. CTC Radio. We appreciate that love, Junior. Ox City says, everything ain't beef is called content. The fuck? Come on. And if she knows that, then y'all should definitely know that. You feel what I'm saying? 40 says, never mind our legends. And that's what I've been hearing. I've been doing my research. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's too many people in Oxnard that, like, let's not, I can, like I said earlier, I can hold space for two things. I'm cool with artists thinking that they're the top of the top, but you also have to show and prove that. You can't just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you also need to know what other competition is out there. Like, you need to know what weight class you're punching in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this to me sounded like you sounded like Swanco sounded like he thought, you know what I'm saying, King Harris was finna come in and play T-ball, and this nigga's in MMA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know
I'm gonna be honest. I know
what
what he
weight
thought.
class you punching in.
I know what he thought. It wasn't gonna get to him. Because you would never talk to a nigga that, if you know King Harris, I ain't gonna put too much business on. What's up, mama? I ain't gonna talk too much crazy, but when you know a nigga and how a nigga's wired, you monitor how you talk. So when you know the nigga too, and you know the history of the nigga, and you still talk like that, that just lets me know that you weren't necessarily expecting him to necessarily hear it. And if you were expecting him to hear it, I got information that you weren't. So not that case, but I just know that your stance wouldn't have been that. You wouldn't have been so aggressive with, if it's rap, I could beat anybody. You would have just kept it at that. You were so aggressive with it that I just knew that you probably wasn't expecting him to listen to it.
And I would say, even if that's not what you thought, it's a good lesson that we don't live in an era where, like, I say the era of saying things and it not getting back to people is dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been talking about every artist on the coast positively and negatively for 7 years, and no one cared. I think today is proof that that era is dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful, if you even care. Maybe Swanko sees this as a positive. You know what I'm saying? He got more people who know his name is. He could come out with a record and he could spin this. So if you don't see this as a negative, then ignore what I'm about to say. But if you see this as a negative, then just be mindful of, you know, what you say and where you say it in the future, because the era of it not getting back to the person who you said it about, that shit is over. That shit is dead and gone.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in the chat or not. I don't know. He probably heard that and probably went back to go record.
I hope so. I hope he did.
You got to go get that. See, that's the thing about rap. When you see, niggas be confusing rap that is not acted. And what I mean by that is, when you emotionally feel something, you got to hit that point right there. So when you mad, you got to hit that studio mad, because then niggas hear that. And then that energy transfers, and niggas like, oh, this nigga, that's what Jenny was talking about, the goosebumps. I know when the nigga recorded it. So I know that he was still mad. So I know when there's certain points that hit your skin, it's that emotion that you feeling. So I hope you still ain't listening to us talk about it. I hope you ain't go record something.
I truly hope that. And yeah, I hope you use not just this platform. I hope you use all of the platforms, you know, to just like I was talking about yesterday, using the platforms, using your platform and all the other ones available to you to create your narrative for this moment. This is another moment. This is back-to-back different moments created, you feel what I'm saying, from offshoots of this community, you know. So it's I think we just need to keep moving forward peacefully in this direction, because it's clearly getting more people to pay attention, which is dope.
And shout out to all the real ones that stayed the whole time.
That part.
We was at 40, and I was really hoping when we started getting into the show bag, like what we do normally, I was really hoping y'all didn't leave. And the 27 people that stayed, I mean,
shout out to y'all.
People, because we be in here like 10, 15 deep every week. But the ones that stayed, y'all the real ones.
Y'all the realest. Y'all deserve a whole round of applause. Let me
say. And come back tomorrow too. Come back tomorrow, same time. Come back tomorrow, nigga.
We here every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. All we do is play 805 music and talk about 805 news and shit like that. Let's do our dilemma of the day. and we'll get up out of here,
Yeah,
man.
because I got some catfish, mac and cheese, yams, and cornbread ready
Damn,
for a nigga.
catfish. Oh, you just helped me decide what I wanted for dinner, bro.
No
Easy.
cap, fried. Too.
Easy. You just
Bussin'.
helped me decide what I want for dinner. So if you new here, Q95 and Oxnard, they do a dilemma of the day. I'm up here in San Luis Obispo, so I don't really get to be involved in dilemmas of the day. So we do them on this show as well. We read them and respond to them. So stick around. This one says, I have a dilemma. Wait, we just did this one, right? We just did that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
Let me see if we did this one. I don't think she did. I don't think we did this one. I don't think we did this one.
I don't think we did that one.
Okay. So it says, I have a dilemma.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Because I remember the hashtag, heartbroken in Ventura.
True. Damn. All right. We got to tell Mambo to update the update the dilemmas. Fuck it. I'm going to play a song. We'll come back. If you're an artist in the chat, you want us to review your music, let us know. It's $5, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. We will review your music live on the stream.
I do want to ask you a question though. My bad.
What's up? No, go for it.
How you feel about the nigga that just got caught bringing the shields and mask to the rallies, to the riots?
I didn't hear about it. What's that?
So the FBI arrested the person that was dropping off shields to protect themselves during the riots, and they arrested him.
To protect the protesters?
Yeah, so he was dropping off shields and helmets for the protesters during the riots, and then they were doing a sting on him, and they finally caught that nigga today.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, to me, it's just another step towards authoritarianism. I mean, it's our constitutional right to be able to protest. And as long as nobody's being violent or breaking the law, like, they should be allowed to do that. And this regime has been very clear that they don't give a fuck about the Constitution. So I just think it's par for the course, honestly.
Yeah. Fuck ICE.
That's
all I gotta say.
That part. We're gonna play a song. We're gonna play one more song. Let us know if you want us to review your music or if you want us to just play a song. It's $5, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. We would be happy to do it. But if you want us to review your music, that is our favorite thing to do. Also, let us know. $5, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Just send the.
We didn't review the shit. What'd you give it? 1 through 5. Go.
Which joint? King Harris. King Harris's joint.
1 through 5. Go.
Which one?
King Harris.
That's a solid 4 for me. That's a solid 4.
For this track,
I love the beat. I love the beat change. I love the fact that he kept it very local. Yeah, it's a 4 for me.
Yeah, for me, I give it for a diss track, first one out the gate, I give it a solid 4 also. I'm there with you. Solid 4.
That part. This Connect the Coast. It's called Reminisce. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Oh, baby, you serving. Look at them curves, I see how they curving. Yeah, baby, colder than frost, I be calling her Kerwin. Wanna get my lips on it, tryna sip it like bourbon. Little baby, it's urgent. You been had a nigga pervin' for so long. Feelings that I got for you, so strong. Try to take you on a ride, baby, hold on. You and me can't see how it could go wrong. You a queen, I'm a guy, that's a combo. A little candlelight, then little convo. Take you home, let me beat it like bongos. And in the morning, we be listening to Mambo.
I spent all night in the lab. You coming over with your overnight bag. Ask yourself, am I the best you ever had? I'm your dog like a chocolate puppy lab. She pulling up, she said I never make her sad. I got the smoothest game, it's called the gift of gab. I made 2 drinks and now we do our little dance. I'm looking in your eyes, you got me in a trance.
You can spend the night, and tomorrow morning we can reminisce. I know you said you wanna take it slow. What about all of the memories we would miss? Yeah, yeah.
On my print shit, walk with a limp shit. That Andre Hicks game that I'm spitting, it hit different when it was written. That fingertips, hips, ass, titties, lips shit. Reminiscing when I was hitting. Keisha Cole, how she ain't know what she was missing. Y'all clipping like Blake Griffin. Sound like a bitch and a half when you dissing. Y'all can't see me get it through your rabbit ass brain. But yo shit, to get attention, you gotta say my motherfucking name. Baby, I'm trying to turn your water to wine. I love when I'm hitting and you telling me that it's mine.
You could spend the night, and tomorrow morning we can reminisce. I know you said you wanna take it slow. What about all of the memories we would miss? Yeah, yeah. You could spend the night, and tomorrow morning we can reminisce. I know you said you wanna take it slow. What about all of the memories we would miss? Yeah, yeah.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Connect the Coast. Lord Sanctus, J. Riley, Shorty Doo-Wop, Luxury, the Trap God. It's called Reminisce. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Uno, let the people know how they can best support what you got going on, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all subscribe to patreon.com/7pn. Go to the Instagram, Iceberg Lounge Podcast. Click the link in the bio. Subscribe. $1, $3, $5. Make sure you subscribe so that you get all the tea and that you can look at my beautiful face and all my co-hosts' beautiful face. So make sure you tap into that. Marquee featuring Casey Families out right now. Plots. Go get that. It's out everywhere. Go get that song. New Bats album on the way. Debut Bats album on the way. Me and Luigi. It's going to go crazy. Back from the Dirt 2 on the way. That's going to go crazy. And Killer King on the way. That's finna go crazy. Hey, and after this, make sure y'all go to King Harris's Instagram and go watch that video. And hear that song. And I'm here Monday through Friday with the gang.
Yes, sir. I'll see you on tomorrow.
Yeah, peace.
All right. Yes, sir. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. If you like what we do and you want to support, please make sure you visit our website, connect.club. That's CONNXCT.club, and become a member. That's the best way to help us grow this channel and continue doing what we are doing. Being the only radio station that supports 805 hip hop, R&B, news, and culture. Merch there. It's $1 via member. You get exclusive content, and when you join, you automatically get added to our newsletter. We send you 805 events happening everywhere, from Paso Robles down to Simi Valley, California, and you can stay in the know of what's happening in your community in the 805. So make sure you become a member and join. We'll be back tomorrow for the last show of the week. I hope everybody has a great fucking week and weekend. Do not drink and drive. Please remember our brand new album, Kush GPT, is available right now on all streaming platforms. All you have to do is tap the link in our bio and follow us across all social platforms. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow night. Hope everyone has a good one. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Deuces.
If we talk and you walk right out my face, I couldn't stop, turn it off, is that true? That's true. If you want, I can learn my response today. I'll eat it off, all the yucks and free as you. And you must sunshine under the tree.